Alright everyone, welcome back for another video on Legend of Mushroom. Today I have some news about the next series of event coming this Saturday, and the next one is coming on Tuesday. So there are two series of events in the same event, in fact, and you have a new artifact, you have a new mount, you have a new back accessory, and you have a new costume. So let's talk about everything in detail in this video so you have all the detail, everything to know at the end. Alright, so this is the event. The only thing that I don't have is the battle pass. I can't share that with you, so I don't know what we can expect inside. Probably some sigils for the divining path. I am not sure about it. So this is the same kind of structure as always. You have different events, two lucky events. In the first one, you're gonna get the artifact and the mountain. In the second one, you will have the back accessory and the costume. All right, so you need to spend more if you want to have all the items, and this is something that I absolutely hate, but sometimes they are doing that. So you have a battle pass, you have some daily quests to complete to get more things to spend in the battle pass, to progress the battle pass and get more rewards and currencies to participate in the lucky events. You have some packs, of course, to purchase the currencies to participate in the lucky events. You have the same kind of shop as always with the artifact inside, the mounts as well, and later you will have the other items coming from the second event. You have some coins to participate in the lucky event that you need to purchase with your red diamonds. You have the ranking here, providing the same rewards as always. You have Skyrider passes, you have a red source selection, an avatar frame, and a title for your account. But it's only for the top players as always. Alright, so this is the first minigame we are having. It is starting on Saturday. You are getting some fruits daily that you need to spend in that event. You need to use your fruits to make drinks and earn rewards based on the drink quality. And to increase the quality, you need to click at the right time multiple times in a row, so you have some combos and you're getting more points. We already had that event in the past. Then this is the second minigame we are having. Apparently it says that it's opening the same day, so we are having all the minigame the same day. I don't know if there is a mistake on the description of the event, but hey, this is a kind of new event. You need to catch some fishies, as you can see here on the screen, by holding the click and releasing the click to catch the fish. So this is how it works. And you have another event in which you need to spend some fireworks that you are acquiring through different quests. And based on the server progression, you are getting more rewards. So this is the first and main lucky event in which you have the new artifact at 1000 on the guarantee, and you have the new mount. The prize selection, you have two returning artifacts. The first one is the Bistro Bow, one of the best artifacts you have in the game for the Plume Monarch and for the Warbringer. And you have another artifact, this is the Eternal Flame. So basically, I suppose that you already know about the Bistro Bow. It's giving to you some more crit rate, and you are getting some stacks over time for every crit you release in battle, up to 20 times. And when you reach the 20 times, you have 10% chance when you crit on the opponent to release some extra damage that can crit as well. And when you do that, especially with the Plume Monarch with your combos, you are releasing a crazy amount of damage. But it is also working well with the Warbringer class. And then the second one is the Eternal Flame. Here you can summon 4 clones during the battle. They are immune to all damage. You summon them every 8 seconds if I'm not mistaken, and they remain on battle for 2 seconds. They can tank the damage for you because they are immune to all damage. If you are taking single target attacks, they are redirected to the clone, so you can survive longer. And you are getting more stats every time a clone disappears, such as a final crit damage, final skill crit damage, final pal crit damage the first time, attack speed, pal attack speed, attack and defense, and more things, alright? So that is a very, very strong artifact as well. But if you want to get them, you need to spend a crazy amount of money because they are a second prize, and you need to obtain the first grand prize before obtaining this one. So good luck to everyone if you are wanting to push for that, alright? Alright, so now let's talk about the new items. Let's start with the new artifact. It reminds me in a way what the Pixel Sword is doing. So let's talk about it first and then compare with the Pixel Sword, alright? Alright, so this is a new artifact. Every 11 seconds, releases a big firework. Explodes once in 1.5 seconds, dealing 3000% AoE skill damage and then 500% of current combo and counter AoE damage that can crit, plus 5% of the target's max HP to all enemies, and all the damage inflicted ignores damage immunity. Then it reduces all your active skill cooldowns by 1.2 seconds. Then after 0.5 seconds, it explodes again, dealing the same amount of skill, counter, and combo damage to all enemies, but that time it's not a return that it's ignoring the damage immunity, so I don't think it does. And that effect triggers at the start of the fight. So let's compare that with the Pixel universe now. Every 14 seconds, charges for 3 seconds and blocks 40% damage, so you are immune to damage when you are casting that attack for 3 seconds, so it is an amazing artifact in comparison, during which all attacks are banned except for counters, so this is for the Warbringer only, right? And after that, you release an attack on the opponent, dealing 5,000% of AoE skill damage and 1,000% of current basic attack damage. So you have basic attack damage here, you don't have that on the new artifact coming soon, plus 1000% of current combo and counter damage that can crit. The charge attack breaks the target shields, you are not doing that with the new artifact, and ignores the immunity of the target. Plus, this is not over. Every 1% HP lost increases the charge / damage by 1%, and it can trigger at the start of the fight. So this is the reason why it works so well with the Red Spore. So in comparison, the Pixel Sword is gonna release way more damage than the other. It can break the shields, and you can block 40% of the damage during 3 seconds during the charge. So in my opinion, the Pixel Sword is way better. This is only my opinion. If you don't have the Pixel Sword, maybe you can try to acquire the other one. It's gonna be very nice too, I think, but probably way less efficient than the Pixel universe. Now, this is the new mount. Every 11 seconds, you are getting 30% more crit rate and skill crit rate for 3 seconds, and for every 5 crits or 1 skill crit during that period, you are dealing 200% of current basic attack AoE damage that can crit to all enemies, and you get 6% more final crit damage and final skill crit damage for 3 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. And it triggers at the start of the fight. So I don't know what to think about that mount, to be honest. I feel like the Cloud Drifter, if you are playing a mage, is still gonna be way better than that, because you have a 20% skill crit rate forever during the entire battle, plus some attack every time you crit with a skill, and you get a lot of attacks. So the Cloud Drifter is probably way better than this new mount, to be honest. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments. And the design, clearly not my favorite one. Alright, so then we will have that secondary lucky event with the new back accessory inside at the top reward here, and the new costume as well. So this is the new back accessory. Every 11 seconds, releases 7 small fireworks within 3 seconds, each one dealing 250% AoE skill damage, 50% of current combo and counter AoE damage that can crit, and after 3 seconds, you deal some extra damage equal to 30% of the damage taken by enemies during this time, including damage taken and blocked by the shields, but not the damage immunity. And all the damage coming from that back accessory ignore the damage immunity. So one more time, I don't know what to think about that back accessory. It seems pretty efficient to release a lot of damage, and it can ignore the damage immunity. So it might be a good way to increase even higher your damage, your burst damage when you enter a fight. Let me know what you think about that in the comment. And finally, this is the new costume we are getting during that event, giving plus 1% global HP. Alright, so that's all I had for today's video. Let me know what you think about that in the comment below. I don't think I will push on that event. As I did on the previous event, I will probably just purchase the battle pass and then try my luck and release a video. Probably I will have something around 250 draws. So stay tuned guys, and see you later on another video. Take care, bye bye.